Well, you may be wondering how we got here, or maybe why I'm blinking, or I have horns, or why I'm sitting on an enchanted slab and can see the entire map, well, that I've visited so far. But this is Eureka. And I think you're gonna enjoy it here. I have been up to so much. Let's talk about it. Done some mass deforestation with the help of some new friends. Took on a trial chamber. Tested out some new weapons that I haven't played with before. And we got a few new pets. So, early on, I found myself a skelly spawner. All the way down here, right? You know, I got it all up. Working skellies. They fall down, get washed. All the way up. The splat down here. I can, you know, kill them for XP and bones and bone meal. Works. But to my disbelief, I managed to find another spawner. Oh. Another spawner. All the way over here. Like, just check this out. We're gonna free cam, little cheaty cam. This. Look at how insanely close these are. Like, as you can see, the skelly spawner. That's just them. But if I stand in the middle, I can load both of them. So I was thinking, what if I turn these zombies into drowns? That way we have a skelly drowned farm that drops all of them off into a central location for killing. And we're gonna do that. Now, okay. Renovations have been made. As you can see, no more skeletons come this way. Like, at all. That is no longer part of the system. But if we go down here, oh, you can see we already have some skeletons. Because this is the skeleton room. If I turn on gamma, you can kind of see, you know, the little spawner. And then if we go over here, you can see the zombie spawner. And we'll go into a little cheaty cam real quick. You guys can get the vibe. Baby zombies like to fall through the fence gate. So they'll fall into the fire. I don't have to worry about those. And then these water tubes just drown the zombies. It takes a little while, so it's timed out to where every zombie that comes through here will be a drowned. I set up so you can little peeksy when they flow through. But we just have to wait a second. It drowns. And then we got the second one. So that any that aren't converted yet have a chance to convert. So these guys will end up changing soon. And then they all change just in time to be released and fall down here. And then they're all one hit kill. Then the drops filter down here into these two chests. Which this is not the final storage solution. We got a lot of work to do here. But I think the main goal is to make this more accessible. And honestly, make it pretty. So, renovation time. Let's go. So I kind of went with wait, what is he talking about? I'll pass on it this time. Okay. I went with these basic kind of arches for the tunnel that's leading up to the spawner area, with another arch here, which will lead us to the eventual. Just break something. No. The eventual storage area, but to be honest, I don't really want to do this today, so I'm not going to. Anywho, I did these kind of light things that I like to do occasionally. It's just like fence post and frog light. I think it looks like pretty decent. Maybe not the best over here, but I have another one here. And then I got these little pillars for the sides, you know, for the little look-in room. I might go in there and fix that all up. But to be honest, I don't really want to do that. And you don't really see it when we're all the way, like, over here. But we got this little indented area for just a picture of a flower. I think it kind of is cute. It's cute, you know? And then, obviously, just trimmed up the water tunnel. And copper chest, so that if I accidentally pick up any items, I can just throw them in and let the system deal with it when there's a system in place, of course. So, you may be wondering, Eclipse, what is your obsession with deforestation? And to that, I say, you got a big project planned. And it's going to take up all this space. That stupid clouds, they're in the way. As well as area over here. And probably this entire, is this a peninsula? This area. But the main attraction is going to be this. We're going to start with the terraforming today. And I stuck that landing. I just wanted to be down here. We're going to start with the terraforming today. I'm going to set up a pillar so that we kind of have an idea of how the gradient's going to flow. And then we'll be right back. All right. I got the shulker boxes all laid out in the order of the gradient, except if we go down here, I'm not sure if I'm going to include the polished basalt. At least for now, I don't know. But if we look over here, we got the gradient all mapped out. I do feel like it's a bit of a harsh line around here, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work. But let's get right to it. So I have done a little bit extra from what you guys have seen in the time lapse. I did go through and like smoothen up the gradient just a little bit. Oh. Like a fool. So I smoothed up the gradient a little bit, and then I extended it further up this part. And overall, I think this is what we're gonna go with. Oh, it's too dark. Maybe somebody will sleep. Redo that. But I do think it looks like really good with shaders on, and eventually we'll have an entire build to look at, which I hope doesn't take me too long, because I got so many plans for this area, which I kind of need to when the whole area looks like this. Big plot of space. But I just need to extend this all the way throughout. And yeah. Just gotta make it happen. So I'll probably be doing that in between videos. But I do think I'm gonna try to stream it on Twitch. So I will put the link below the link for that below. And you guys should make sure to follow me there so that, you know, you can hang out and chat, you know? Before we finish things off this episode, I do want to show you guys what I'm dealing with for a storage situation. I got a little smelter array, which is like all set up. I mean, it's not the best, but it could be a lot worse. We got my horse, dog, with his fancy netherite horse armor. Yeah, I know. I'm pretty cool. And then we got a fish tank that, I mean, used to have a lot more in here, but kind of all died. So that's a little little whack. And you got me being watched when I enter. My collection of mob heads that I think look cool. And then, as you can see, all my stuff's like all sorted out. So like terracotta, deep slate, stone, netherrack, which we're kind of running low on. I'm gonna need to get more. As well as like my important blocks and all that jazz. Like redstone, copper stuff. It works. You got all the wood types I plan to use in this area. My like foliage blocks. Leaves with all the leaf litter that I've been picking up. As well as a couple different sets of stuff over here with my guest bedroom, I guess. Oh, did that armor stand break? I guess I lost an armor stand. I had it all set up so there was like little pillows, but rip. And we got, you know, bookshelves for the books that I don't really have. I'm gonna get more. Don't worry. We got the wall of all my friends that I've killed. Because, you know, why not? And then we just got my shulker box all set up. You know, armor, food, tools, rockets, the heads that I've been collecting from all the friends that have killed me. You know, I think, yeah, I just gotta color some of them. But yeah. You know, just normal stuff you keep in a shulker box. Spare armor, stuff for shells. You know, nothing out of the ordinary. And, did I say shulker box? Ender chest. Shulker box? Shulker box. You know, 10 out of 10 redstone magic over here. Other than that, there's not too much to show, so yeah. Well, I'm still up here. A little bit of time has passed. Me, my friend, the sun is setting. And I hope you guys join us for the next episode. Bye-bye.